journey for Tibet shooting impressed me a lot, and just like the winding road, we may come across ups and downs at a particular time. Some small things make huge changes to our life. 4 years ago, a thing that happened in some holiday inspired my life. I participated in a program to work at the airport as a volunteer. Most of the time, you just have to stand there and answer some normal questions from the passengers, like where's the toilet, how to connect the airport Wi-Fi, and so on. On the last day of my work, an old man with no luggage came for help. He said he wants to buy a ticket to Beijing, but he had no idea how to buy it. As the leader of the team that day, I thought I should take responsibilities to help him. We took him to the police office to have a rest, and at the same time asking all the airlines to find if he was available. Unfortunately, considering he was 74 years old and with no company, no one would take risks. He told us that he had made a promise to his late wife that they would visit Beijing when they earned enough money. And for this day, he had waited for over 50 years. It took him a week from where he lived to the airport of Kunming. He traveled with nearly all kinds of transports and slept in a cheap hotel every night. There was no place for hesitation in his mind. Regardless the possible accident and difficulties, all he wanted to do is head into the north. He had sold his apartment and turned all the stuff into money. Hoped to attend the flag raising in Tiananmen Square for one time. He begged us to help him, again and again. We all wanted to, but we were not allowed to. I don't know whether he had achieved his dream, going to Beijing or staying in Kunming. This question came up to my mind from time to time during the past 4 years. But there's one thing I can be sure, he would never go back home. I spent 3 years working in volunteer organizations, trying to help people as much as possible, and dreamed I can meet him again in Beijing. Whenever I feel exhausted, I would think about the old man, his late wife, and his promise. For us, traveling to Beijing is a piece of cake, but for him, that's his soul.